Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the scores. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay.
We're shaking y'all boys. This is another Madden 23 gameplay for y'all. Another head-to-head going against my beloved Saints. I don't know what it is about the universe, but the universe always decides, you know what, if you're going to go against your team, I'm going to allow you to play against your team. So I don't know what it is. Every time I try to, pick a high-powered team or just, I want a different look, I'm constantly playing the Saints. But shout out to Saints. The Saints did their thing yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Against the Seahawks. The Seahawks really don't have as much firepower as they used to, you know what I mean? They got rid of Russ, I think Rashad Penny is out for the season. Yet again, he's out. And then, they still got DK, but they don't have that many heads. So it's like, Jesus, bro, what are they to do? But, a dub's a dub. I appreciate them for trying. Now, as far as them being bums with Winston, we need to get that nigga out of there. I'm sorry, Winston is just straight trash as a quarterback. As you can tell based off his history, every time he left the team, somebody replaced his ass and they became way better. So I'm hoping for the future we get rid of his ass and we do something. But, Alvin is going to do Alvin, as you can see. And, everything as far as my personal life has been going cool, you know what I mean? I gotta really take my time with this YouTube thing. I gotta really actually live life to actually come back and say something and give y'all niggas direction, give y'all niggas, testimonies and things of that nature. In which I'm gonna give y'all a testimony today, a couple of testimonies today. They're not necessarily good testimonies. They're pretty much, learning experiences. So then you guys could learn from the shit that I've done and the shit that I'm about to really lay y'all down with. But overall, man, everything's been going good as far as like the females are concerned. You know what I mean? If you know what it is, you getting them in, you getting them out. You know what I mean? The numbers game. Sorry about that. The numbers game is still gonna be prevalent, man. You still gonna have to go out there, shoot your shot, do what you gotta do, shoot. You still gotta do what you gotta do, man. And shit, I ain't gonna lie, I've been dry since June, but I haven't found nobody compatible. But that don't mean I lack game just because, I haven't been getting nothing popping since June, you know what I mean? It's just that I'm running into females that's not compatible with what I want. Or, in many cases, most females is not following the program. Because, there's too many guys that's out here with the bullshit and tainting the water. So, niggas got to deal with that. But, other than that shit, I'm enjoying life. I'm sitting up still coding. I'm still getting out videos and stuff like that. I got a Bulls gameplay for y'all. I actually went pretty stupid with the Bulls, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? I had to go against my other favorite team, the Celtics. I don't know. The universe is very fucking funny, but that's life, I guess. So, other than that, everything's been pretty smooth. I ain't got no complaints, you know what I mean? But the only thing I have a gripe about is if y'all seen the Kansas City gameplay yesterday, what happened, yo? Like, what happened between the Raiders? The Raiders had a chance to go ahead and, do something and actually extend the game. They were so dumb, just making a 2-point conversion. Both of them was actually dumb trying to make a 2-point conversion. But, Kansas City took them out. You know what I mean? You know how it is. You can't shoot out with Patty. You can't do no shootouts with Patty. But you know that's how it is. But let's get to really why y'all was here, man. And that is the fact that rejection
2 yards on the touchdown there.
is more extended if you guys prolong it. So pretty much you guys control the rejection, the length of the rejection. Is what I'm saying. Miles, if you guys to go to his Instagram, Miles Cunningham, or you go to his YouTube channel, Mr. Lucario, he has a tidbit on rejection. Rejection is pretty much binary, man. It's either or approaching rather, not rejection, but it pretty much is binary though. So if you get rejected, it's an absolute no. If you stay in a situation, you are basically prolonging that no. You're turning a NO to an NO with an exclamation mark, like, and it's looking very stupid depending on what you do. And here's what sparked this video. So Miles was talking about how this one guy, whether I think he was security or something like that, he approached this chick from a club or some venue, and he tried to basically give her her ID back because she left her ID. So that's what happened. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Sorry about that, y'all. But you know, back to the story. So it was this video. It's going viral now. It's on the Shade Room. Pretty sure IG, YouTube. But the guy sitting up, he's trying to give back the receipt, or not the receipt, baby's ID. You know what I mean? And this is two black individuals, and their race doesn't matter. And I'm gonna give you my testimony on why the shit doesn't matter. But you know, baby, you know, she gave, you know, pretty much bullshit excuses, saying, you know, oh well, I was on my phone. Sorry about that. I had just had to respond to a text, and based off that, you know, that was strike one. Then I don't know if bruh peeped, but she was giving out stank faces. You know what I mean? Act like she was fixing her hair, giving stank faces. That's strike one. Honestly, guys, if you go ahead and talk to a female and she giving the stank face or the energy is just not there, go fam. Just don't even do nothing. Just leave. You know what I mean? At that moment, if it was me, obviously, alright, well, I don't need to put my bid in anymore. I came just to get the wallet. Here's your not wallet, the ID. Here's your ID, and walk away. Like, you know, females do be having their heads pumped up and shit like that. Yes, they get approached every day, but you know, if you're not that type, or you might be having a bad day, or things of that nature, you should be gone. Now that's strike one. Strike two in the video, they're still conversating. Well, he's conversating. She's giving little answers and shit like that. He running his resume. Strike two. Don't run your resume with these females, dog. He talking about, oh yeah, you know, I'm working this job for now, but you know, I got my own business. I got you know, I got like a 2-bedroom, you know, I got I think he said a 2013 Monte Carlo, and she clowned Famo based off of his ride, you know what I mean? And if females, if you are dumb enough to run your resume, in which don't run your resume at all, if she clowns what you got, so if you got a, shit, what I want to say, like if you got like a decent ride, get you to and from, you know what I mean? Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Or if you got shelter or things of that nature, you know what I mean? And she says that that's not enough for her, or if, say for example, I don't know, you might be a guy that make 500K, and then she'd be like, why aren't you making 1 million a year? And that's a chick that's really disinterested in you, because anything you do is a problem, and that should not be a fucking problem that you're in the situation that you're in. And even if you down on your shit, and but you got a plan and you got shit that you need going on, you know what I mean? Look, nigga, it doesn't fucking matter. It don't matter, dog. Cause at that point, when you running your resume down to this bitch, in which you do not fucking know her, guess what? You are putting her above you, famo, and that's never a good thing. You know what I mean? Put yourself first, you know what I mean? And make your bids short. Y'all niggas be making y'all bids 5 minutes, 10 minutes. You don't need all that. You know what I'm saying? Make more conversation on the date if you're a dating dude. Or make more conversation, you know what I mean, before y'all get into having sex. Like, don't sit up and go ahead and give out like your whole life story to this bitch. She don't deserve to have this whole damn life story for you. She don't need that shit. And guess what? This man fucked up again. You know, he's sitting up saying, running his business saying, oh, well, I got a child. And then she's like, oh, that doesn't work for me. Yet again. But then she go ahead and say, oh, well, I have 5 children myself. And Famo gets mad and he's like, okay, well, why does me having 1 child make a difference when you got 5? It doesn't matter, fam. It doesn't matter. That would have been my shit to go ahead and leave anyway. Like, you have 5 children. Oh, here's your thing. Have a nice day. Or here's your ID. Gotta go. Cause it's like 5 children. That shit is whack. But not only that. Come on, y'all. Honestly, you still sit in this situation. He's still sitting in this situation trying to qualify himself. Like, oh, well, this situation is not that bad. Yours is worse than mine type shit. And it's like, yo, don't even worry about that dumb shit. Honestly, stop staying in them situations, famo. Like, you just look dumb as hell. Like, let me give you my F's on my damn report cards when I was doing this same dumb shit. Okay. So, there was a female, you know what I mean? And I'm in the Bay Area. I was basically about to mob and go to my local GameStop and shit like that. Like, I'm like, I want to say like 20 minutes from my local GameStop. So I'm sitting about the mob, go to my GameStop, you know what I mean? And the female, you know what I mean, she was across the street, and I think I already put my business out there as far as my, did what I had to do basically at GameStop already, which was I either had to pay off a game or I made a pre-order, one of the two. So I did that shit, and I seen her. I was like, damn, she bad as hell. She got some nice titties, you know what I'm saying? I could work with her, right? So what I did was, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put my bid in. So I'm gonna wait. I waited a little bit too late because I got spooked as soon as she got here. As soon as she pretty much crossed my path, I got spooked, and I just let her walk and did her thing, right? And my dumb ass, that was strike one. I should have just let that target go, because if it was like, if I didn't have enough balls to go ahead and say what's up then and there and stop her before she even made more steps to wherever the fuck she was going, it wouldn't have mattered, you know what I mean? Because, life is life, you know what I mean? Life is already written, you know what I mean? Your life is already written. Your fate basically is already gonna happen. Like, the bitch that was for you, you know what I mean? I had to stop and look at that damn play. That shit was glorious. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to them. I had to do something for the Packers. You know what I mean? We was smoking that Saints pack. But anyway, back to the story. So I went ahead. I tried to go ahead and put my bid in. And I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying? What's up? What's up? You know what I mean? I didn't say that per se, but I'm just I'm free forming this whole ass situation. But I was like, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Excuse me, miss. Excuse me, miss. Trying to get her attention. And I get it sometimes. Projection can be an issue. You know what I mean? You think sometimes you projecting out loud, but you might be as quiet as a mouse and she didn't hear you. At this point, she went out her way to ignore me, just like the dude. The dude, go back to his story, he had to flag her down just to give her ID. I've had to flag her down just to try to put my bid in. If you gotta flag a female down, now if projection is an issue and you feel like, look, I wasn't loud enough, okay, cool. But if you think in your mind you was loud enough and Shawty is still moving, take that loss and just keep going, fam. Cause she's going out her way to ignore you. Females that are interested, they gonna go ahead, or even pleasant females, they'll go ahead, they stop, what I'm saying, let you say your little jargon or whatever the hell you gonna do, and go about your business, you know what I mean, whether it happen or it don't happen, it's whatever, you know what I mean, so, after that, I'll go ahead and try to put my bid in. I was like, I thought you was sexy as hell. I like them sandals and shit like that. I like your shape and I think we should get together and go hook up. She was like, oh, I'm married. I was like, what is married? Me fucking up again. Strike two for me. I was like, so what does you being married have to do with, us getting together and hooking up? And she was like, sorry, you know how females do. They'll just say the sorry shit and just expect you to just go away and shit. You know what I'm saying? And if she do that, go away. And which I did. I left. And then on my way back to the crib, you know what I'm saying? On my way back to the hut, you know what I'm saying? I found something else. I put my bid in. She was way more nicer, things of that nature. But, you know, um, baby was quick to dismiss me. You know what I mean? If you get a quick dismissal, go back to what the hell you had to do, bro. Like, if you was on your way to go ahead, have amnesia, the bitch don't even exist. You know what I mean? So, if you got, what's his name going on, if you got to go ahead and go run some errands, run them errands. Oh, yeah, shit, I got to go back and go run my errands. Oh, if you was taking a walk, you know what I'm saying, you was mobbing, taking a walk, take your walk. Or, you might even be with a group of niggas, and you was, you know what I'm saying, you was with your niggas, but at the same time, you was like, look, I gotta go ahead and go get back to my niggas. We was gonna go ahead and go do something. We was gonna go ahead and go see what's up with a blunt, or we was gonna go ahead and go hoop or whatever, do that. You know what I mean? And don't pretty much harp on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, the quicker that you accept it, the quicker that it's like, it pretty much it goes away. You know what I mean? And back to the guy. The guy ended up, he had shit. He had so many chances to fucking leave the situation. She was being having the stank face. She fucked around and you ran your whole resume down, and she sitting up fucking up your whole resume. You know what I mean? And even the guy, he was like, man, I was sitting up talking to you and you was disrespectful this whole time. If you have to go ahead and point that out, that has been time for you to go, man. You know what I mean? It's time for you to shake. Time for you to leave the spot. But I'm gonna run down one more situation because I'm damn near running out of gameplay and I'm running out of time. But yeah, fam. So yeah, there was this other chick at my job. I ran down on her, and she's been eyeing the kid for like a whole 2 weeks or whatever. And I tried to see what's up with her, and she failed. She failed to go ahead and give a nigga nice, good responses, so I had to leave that situation. The next time I seen her, act like I didn't even see her, man. You know what I mean? And that's the end of the game, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. But if rejection is in your situation, within that situation, just leave. Just leave and go ahead and live to fight another day. Go get another broad. But other than that, man, that has been the gameplay, and that's what I want to share with y'all, man. You know, don't extend the rejection, because there's always another female. This has been Red Rum. I'm out. Peace.